Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. It is story time. So I've been thinking, people are starting school now, and this is the first year that I'm not actually starting school. So I've been around the loop a couple times, you know, doing school, and I was like, how about I give out some school tips? I was like, this is a great idea. But then I remembered that I was homeschooled my whole life, so I have no idea what kind of tips I could give a public schooler, so I'm out. That one's out. So I had to pick something different because I don't know anything about public school. So instead, I'm going to tell you a story about a bike. So one day I got a bicycle from my parents. They gave me a bike, and it was the sweetest bike. It was like red and like reddish orange and like black, and it had the front pegs and the back pegs. It was a cool bike. It was the coolest. Now there was one more thing on this bike that I failed to mention. The name of the bike. All bikes have names. They all have names. What brand or the name. This bike had a very interesting name. This bike said in big bold letters right on that middle bar right there, Wipeout. And now looking back, I probably should have read it before I got on the bike and started riding this bike. I don't know what was about this bike, but something was up. But I thought, oh cool, a bicycle. You know, I'm 7 or 8. I got a bicycle. So I'm gonna take it for a spin. I'm gonna jump on that bicycle. I'm gonna ride it right down the road. And this road had a hill. Had a hill. Now I had gone down this hill more times than I can count. But something was different about this time. This time I was riding Wipeout. So I jumped on my new whip. I jumped on my new ride, my new wheels. I went for the hill. I went straight for it. Got to picking up some speed. Started going down this hill. And all of a sudden, I see this wasp out of the corner of my eye going across the road. And we are on an intercept course. We are going to collide. Now obviously this wasp's mom never told it to look both ways before it crossed the road, because it just went across the road. And I caught it right here in my shirt. Right down my neck hole in the shirt. And I slammed on the brakes on that bike, and it kind of whipped sideways. I scraped my knee up a little bit, wiping out on the Wipeout. So after getting up off the ground, and a couple minutes later, I thought it was kind of funny. Thought it was kind of funny how the first time I ride my bike, named Wipeout, I wiped out. Well, it was just a coincidence that I'd wreck on my first ride, right? Until I've wrecked several more times on the same bicycle. Not on the same day, but on the same bicycle. I've wrecked more times on that bicycle than any other bicycle I've ever ridden. And then somebody stole it. And you know what? I was just like, we'll let the bike handle this. About a week later, we found the handlebars up in a tree. The Wipeout bike had to strike one more time. One last hoorah before its final Wipeout. Now that's the end of the story. If you enjoyed it, please like it and share it. It means a lot. And now a word from our sponsors. Northeast Technology Prior. I can't say I miss it, but this one's for all the buds that are still there. And Gretchen for president. Vote Gretchen. She's a cat. She doesn't do much, but she could be your president. Vote Gretchen. This is your public service announcement. Ducks are not umbrellas. If you use a duck as an umbrella, you might have something far worse than water on your head. One more thing I wanted to throw in here. I was curious the other day what people think, how old I am, how old people think I am. If you know already, please don't comment. That just ruins the fun. If you don't know how old I am, take a guess. I want to know what you guys think. Thank you.